This is Dave at Active Intel Investigations. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 types of corporate investigations that we perform upon request. The first is internal embezzlement. That's when an internal employee or manager embezzles from your company. This creates huge losses for a corporation, and those losses are 4 times higher when they're discovered after it pops up through your accounting department. They're much lower when they're revealed through an investigation. And we're going to look for that fraud triangle, right? The ability and need and justification of that employee, why they're stealing and how they're stealing. Number 2 is corporate due diligence. This is when you're doing a buy-sell with another company. You want to do due diligence on maybe the company you're buying to make sure their representations are correct. Or if you're selling, due diligence on your purchaser to make sure that it's the right fit, maybe their finances are in order. You're also going to look at due diligence on a potential vendor. If you're looking to buy something and you are going to have a vendor give you a product, you want to make sure that that vendor is capable of providing that product. And at the same time, if you're buying something or somebody's buying from you and you want to take cash from them at a later date, you're going to want to make sure that their credit representations are correct. Number 3 is competitor intel. If you have a competitor in your marketplace that's maybe growing, maybe it's a new competitor, maybe it's somebody you're going to provide a service or product into their marketplace, you want to see if your new campaign can be structured to match up with that competitor. You also want to see how your salespeople are presenting your product to a new client, how it matches up with how your competitors are speaking to that client, maybe even how they're speaking about you. Number 4 is fraud against the company. If there's a Ponzi scheme, maybe a check kiting scheme, maybe even a hacking scheme against your company, that's another type of investigation that's very common as a corporate investigation type. And the last one, number 5, is litigation tactical preparation. If you have a lawsuit or legal activity against a company or against another party, or maybe they're taking action against you, doing tactical investigation for that action, maybe checking out the attorneys of the other side. What is their style of litigating? What types of expert witnesses will they put forward? What's the counterparty like? Do they have assets to fund this case, either as a litigation plaintiff or a defendant? Those are the kind of things that litigation tactical prep will help you and your law firm successfully execute that case. So those are the top 5 methods of corporate investigations that might help you as a company.